Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody's favorite daddy, voice of the street, man. And guess what? We outside, y'all. Yeah, we outside. I'm just out here waiting on my partners to pull up, man. You know, we be on the S when, your man's supposed to come. You gotta be on S sometimes. You gotta watch him. Shit happens. Now, let me just say this, y'all. I probably told y'all this once before, but when they get to the holidays in Chicago, it's probably everywhere else too, but I'm telling you about what I know. In Chicago, starting Thanksgiving and Christmas is stick-up season, and it's also police season when they trying to lock your ass up too, because they will try to get you in jail for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I come through the block yesterday, or that day before yesterday, the other night. Dick's police, they every fucking where. They everywhere.
It will
You know what I mean?
garbage in your phone. It will clean up your phone every 2 hours.
They fucking everywhere, y'all. And people like, man, what's going on? It's hot. It's hot. I'm like, shit, no, it ain't hot. It's the police. Yeah, it's hot. But it ain't hot. They saying it like somebody that got shot. No, the police hot because they trying to catch somebody, y'all. We trying to catch somebody. So that's all it is. It's like that when they get around to the holidays. Because trust me, they have quotas, y'all, and they want to get your ass in jail for Christmas and Thanksgiving. You feel me? Now look, just the other day, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Niggas ran in jewels and tried to rob the place, right? They tried to rob the place. Goofy ass security guard, he wants to be Superman and try to rescue and stop the robbery like it's his shit. He act like Jules is paying him to retrieve merchandise. No, they paying you to just watch the store, pay attention to some things. But if a nigga got the gun out, he done got the merchandise and he is leaving, what can you do but make it worse? And that's exactly what he did. He tried to stop the people from taking this shit, and before you know it, 3 motherfuckers done got shot. Him, a lady putting some food in the trunk, and a goddamn lady at the cashier. I know she said, what the fuck I got to do with this? First of all, I gave the nigga the money so I wouldn't get shot. And you telling me you ran your goofy ass out there like you finna get the money back. Hey, give me that money back you took out the register. They got 3 girls and you got 1. How the fuck you finna win? And then check this out. They will fire your ass for that. Now, I don't know about that part with him. I know for a fact, if you work at Home Depot and somebody try to run out, that's not your job. They have other people for that. Let me get over here because this little girl just talking so much. I can't help. They don't see their daddies but once a motherfucking year. Bitch don't see your daddy until your birthday. That's on you. God damn it. That's on you. I'm sorry. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Little tough ass girl. I ain't gonna say that. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all seen the little girl. I ain't got to tell y'all if she retarded or not. Anyway. Don't nobody say nothing. Don't say nothing, y'all. But yeah, so he tried to stop the damn place from getting robbed, y'all, and he made it worse. Right? Now that's one altercation. Then we got one guy, he tries to go, well, I won't say tries to go, he did go. He went in a jewelry store. And I guess he asked them, let me see that Rolex, let me see this. It had to be something worth them risking their life for, y'all. Whatever he asked for, I wasn't in the store, so I don't know. He come out with it, and he come out on the running side, so he must have, how they said, let me see this watch and that watch. They so thirsty to make a sale, they probably done put 2 Rolexes up here. This nigga look broke like he can't even afford a Rolex. What in the fuck make you think you should have put a damn Rolex up here? But anyway, they put up there whatever merchandise it was, right? He runs out the store with it. They cocky. They go chase him out the store. There's 2 of them trying to chase him. The man trying to get to his car. Would you believe he turned around and shot? This motherfucker done caught 2 bodies. I hope them watches or whatever the fuck you stole was worth it. Cause his ass is going to jail. His car was parked in the alley. Right? His car was parked in the alley. They know what color car it was. They said it was a white something. They go figure it out because they know it's white. And they know where he robbed the store at. They just go to the next block and catch the camera of him coming up the street, and the white car that turns in the alley, that's his ass. You know, you can't make people be dumb, y'all. You know, I said this the other day. I was talking to a chick and I told her she used to be right about a lot of shit. I used to be trying to be slick and she would figure it out. So my man like, damn, she figuring out, G, how you? I said, man, you can't make a bitch dumb, bro. You know what I mean? You can't make her dumb. If she sharp, bro. What the fuck I supposed to do about that? I ain't gonna tell her she right, though. You know, I snuck out the house with some clothes and shit one time. You know, I was staying with her and then I moved back to my house because I'm married, right? So she go say, she had washed all my clothes, right? They stacked up to here. When she opened that closet, yeah, when she opened the closet, pants stacked this high. She like, wait a minute, what happened to all them motherfucking clothes that was in that closet? I just washed all your clothes. Now it ain't hardly nothing in there. She said, and how the fuck you get them out of here? Cause you didn't walk by me with no bag. You must have dropped them out the window. And I swear to God, that's exactly how I got the clothes out of there. I was on the 2nd floor. I looked out the window, dropped my bag out there, called my man, hey, go get that bag, put in your car. I'm coming out the front in a minute. Shit, I come out, all right, babe, I see you in a day. I see you in a couple of days. Shit, that motherfucker called me back later that night. You think you slick? You think you slick? You done took all your fucking clothes out of here. I had washed all your fucking clothes. Hey, it is what it is. Trying to be a player ain't no fun. It ain't no fun, bro. But niggas study trying to do it. But back to what I was talking about, y'all. You know, wintertime, you really got to be paying attention when you get close to these holidays. If you walking and motherfuckers walking behind you, sometimes ain't nothing wrong with turning around and looking. Ain't nothing wrong with changing your direction sometime because it'll give you a chance to peep the play early. Like, I was walking up the street the other day and I had my hoodie and shit on, and the guy was walking toward me and he looked. He had a hoodie and shit on, but he didn't know what I was on, so he crossed the street. I'm like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, that's how you're supposed to save your life. I tell y'all this all the time. Guns don't always save your life. They help, but street smart save your life. Like the little bitty shit like that. Like if you change direction on a motherfucker and he trying to rob you, that means he gonna have to change directions, right? Now you get a chance to get the drop on. Okay, I can see what he on. This nigga, now he coming over here because I come over here. And then you could go back across the street. And if he come back across the street, you can start shooting. You ain't got to wait. Just start busting at his ass. You know. And motherfuckers will try to rob you with a screwdriver, y'all. Goddamn it, I seen motherfuckers try to rob a motherfucker with some vice grips. Anything hard they can put in your back and be like, man, get it up. Man, I'd be like, man, that's a damn... Man, get them vice grips out my motherfucking back, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, man. Fuck wrong with you, man. Believe it, we out here barbecuing, y'all. Yeah. My brother liked to fire up the grill. And he'll fire that motherfucker up in the winter time. It's not too bad out here though. It's not too bad out here. And this how we be able to relax. Y'all see that gate? See that gate? That motherfucker 6 feet tall, bro. I'm 5'3". Look. I'm 5'3". Now look at the gate. The gate 6 feet tall. I'm 5'3". So motherfucker can't even see me. Plus we got these slacks. They call them slacks or whatever they call them. You can't see through this at night time. And you damn sure can't shoot through it. And I ain't saying a bullet won't come through it, but it's either go hit the gate or this plastic. It ain't gonna hurt nobody, cause anything get hit, whether it's the metal, ping, it's gonna go that way. The plastic, it's gonna slow down, and then by that time you'll be blew back at their ass, man. You've been blew back at their ass, man. And look, check this out, right? I was watching this other lady channel, right? Everybody watching Blueface, they on them, tripping on that. Blueface, he's listen, he weird and that chick weird. He flew 2 women into town to see him, right, y'all? One of them was cool. The other one probably was cool before she got that alcohol in her. Now, sometimes people be thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get her drunk and we go do this. Everybody can't handle their liquor. Some people, when they get drunk, another character come out of them that you do not want to see. And then she was a little game conscious, and it just rubbed her the wrong way. She said, motherfucker, we friends. You ain't finna just do this and that. She started snapping. He like, K-Blue. And she like, and you sitting here naked? I'm like, I guess he had fucked one of them or whatever, however it was, but he didn't have his clothes on yet. He got on a blanket. Now I'm saying, yeah, that is kind of weird. You could have put your clothes back on. You could have put your clothes back on, or hey, but sometimes niggas don't be wanting women. She might have put her clothes back on too fast. That's one of my little pet peeves. If me and you have sex, you keep that shit off, man, until we finna go somewhere. If we in the bed, chilling. You don't have to put that shit on. You don't have to put that shit on. Stay like that till we finna go. But if a chick put her shit on, then hey, you can put your shit on. It's either we both naked or we putting clothes on. This nigga standing up. He got the blanket all this shit. And then he said she started talking weird, so he started recording. And the other girl, she our buddy being his friend. This is for our protection. And the other chick, K-Blue, I remember the bitch name. She's talking so crazy. Motherfucker, I don't know you. He kept telling the bitch, I don't know you. I just met you today. You flew down here. She was good. See, women, they learn. You get these niggas in jail, you write them and everything, you can get to their heart kind of quick when you writing them and shit. So she was writing them and it busted. I think he missed her point. She like this. She want to be a rapper. She told him she changed her name from K-Blue to K-Blueface. And he probably liked that shit. She just telling him what he wanted to hear in jail. But when she got up there, he just getting her liquored up, and he probably was on the other angle like, man, I'm trying to get this pussy, bitch. I just got out. And she like, nigga, I come up here to rap. Nigga, I just come up here to rap. I ain't come up here just to fuck you and cluster. It sound like she was a dyke. She said she liked their women, which is explain why it was 2 women that came. So the other chick must have been her girlfriend, because she said, I like light-skinned bitches. And I looked, I said, Damn, this the light skinned bitch here, Blueface, that's her girlfriend. She don't, yeah, you rubbing her the wrong way. She done got drunk. She like, and you sitting on next to my bitch, nigga. Yeah, let's go to the studio, nigga. Let's go down here and rap. And he like, bitch, we ain't got an engineer here or nothing. And she be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. And she spit something for him, you know. It's not that I tell you what, K-Blue, you sound better than his ass, cause that motherfucker, they're whacked, you know. No disrespect, but it's not my favorite rapper, you know. There's a lot of them motherfuckers whack, but some of them alright. But I tell you one thing, y'all need to learn how to take care of your money better, bro. Stop trying to live above your fucking means, you know. If you ain't got millions like that yet, you shouldn't be staying in a house or apartment or anything that costs $10,000, $20,000. Look, just go buy the fucking house, man, and you can own it. And what you do, you rent the motherfucker out. You rent it out, and wouldn't that be better if you bought a house and you rented it out and got the $10,000 a month? You'll never go broke. Them people ain't gonna go broke with you staying in their house. $10,000 a month, shit, and the house paid for. Y'all better wake up. Y'all should have 12 mansions, and y'all should have them all rented out as Airbnbs or somebody living in them, paying you $10,000 a month. You know, it's just me. I say this, but if I touch $1 million, it ain't no way I'm going broke. And I ain't talking about no street money, cause motherfuckers done had stacks of money, and you just one stick up and one raid away from being back broke. But when you got legal fucking money, you got $1 million legally, even if they ran in that, your money in the fucking bank. Like now, I wish I was back in the day, like how we was, everything we had to do cash. Y'all able to put money on Cash App and all that shit. Police can raid your house and you still could be 100 up. You got 100,000 on this Cash App, another 100 over here, there, plus you got money in the bank. That shit didn't work like that for drug dealers. When they ran in your house and you got $200,000 stash, that shit gone. That shit leaving with the police. And the more money you got, the more they go run in your house. I done seen them raid houses and take TVs off the wall. What the fuck did the TV do? This motherfucker Sony ain't never hurt nobody. Why is he going to jail? That's crazy. That's just like, listen, y'all remember when they locked Young Thug up? They took the dog to jail, man. Thug had a green fucking dog, man. The dog like, what the fuck I do? Why I'm going to jail? They like, nope, you know your ass should not be green. You violated. He like, I didn't paint me green. That motherfucker painted me green. Yeah, I'm just a dog. How the fuck I'm gonna do something? They locked that dog ass up. I bet we ain't even seen the dog. And some of you people, right, that be wanting to be all clean and shit, you know you washing up with dogs, right? Yeah, they make soap out the dogs. Now ain't that some strange shit? You telling me I'm washing up with a goddamn dog? So this motherfucker Ivy Spring used to be a poodle, and you in there, you just you in there trying to do your thing, getting clean. This was a dog, man. God damn it, boy. These people know they something else, man. A dog, man. They gon' make a dog. The Ivy Spring used to be a damn dog, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Somebody, you know, and let me just say this, man. Some of you people be trolling and shit. I understand. Some of you people, if you don't like a channel, just keep going, bro. You know, the people that like the show don't hardly want to comment. But every person that don't like the show, why they always got a fucking comment? Why don't you shut the hell up and go to the next channel? Go ahead on. You know? One guy said, he didn't say nothing negative. He just said, why you show this? What you mean, the video? You might have seen it before or whatever. I showed it because they paid me to show it. Why you watch it? They didn't pay you shit to watch it, did they? Ask me that dumbass question. Why you showed that? Motherfucker, I'll show anything as long as they pay me for it. Motherfucker. Shit, if I could get bucking ass naked on here, I would. If they would pay me. Shit, I'd let the Johnson Murphy hang. Shit. What you talking about? Why I showed it? Man, cut it out, man. Because they paid me. Even if y'all don't like the shit, they still got to pay me for it. You know, so hey, it is what it is, man. People just trying to eat, man. Everybody eating on every other platform. I was just watching motherfucker on TikTok, you know. He fucking with the ladies, just talking shit. They be acting like they don't want people cussing over there and shit. Shit. You get away with a lot of shit long as you making them money. You know what I mean? Long as you making money and they chopping it with you, it's when you ain't really doing a lot that they want to flag your channel and step on it and shit. You know? But, you know, that's why it's not good to try to make enemies, man. That's why a lot of times I don't even respond to people. Even if they say something, I use reverse psychology on them, you know. If somebody said, man, I didn't like this channel, so well, I'm sorry you didn't like it, sir. Maybe you can find another channel that you enjoy. No problem. Because, you know, some people you fuck with, and I ain't gonna say it for everybody else to know, but they start fucking with your channel, man. You know how people call the police on you and all that? Yeah, they do that shit on YouTube, too. They do it on YouTube, too, y'all. Calling on your ass in a minute. That nigga had on a red jacket. And people be like, look, them people come through, look, I said, okay, yeah, so what, it was red? No, I'm just saying he had on a red jacket. And the nigga had a hat on that matched. People don't like when you goddamn it match up like that. Some people be hating on you anyway. They be hating. But anyway, man, I just come out here for a little while, watch my bruh barbecue, watching his back, helping out a little bit. I hope y'all having a good day, man. I hope everybody enjoying their day. You know, I really do. I can make the best out of any bad situation, bro. It's hard for you to make me mad. It's hard for you to get me upset. I just don't show some emotions, you know. I try not to show, you know what I mean? You know, I try not to show, you know. So put him down so you can see, so you can watch your back. See, that's the best way to have, you know. I told one of my partners that last night. I said, man, you keep pulling up in that quiet ass truck, you go get some shells sent through that motherfucker. Because if I don't know you back there and I didn't hear it, when I turn around, I feel like you creeping. I tell my nephew that shit all the time, man. It seems like you be trying to creep, nigga. You go fuck around and accidentally get shot around this motherfucker. Alright? Alright. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? I be hearing people, hey, what's up, chat? Hey, what's up, chat? I'm blind, y'all. I can't be doing that shit because y'all wouldn't like watching my lives. I'd be like this. Hey, Tracy. Tanya said hi. Hi, Tanya. David said, all well. All well, David. Yeah, I got some glasses too. I just don't Lamb like that. But when we start going live, you know, hey, I told y'all when y'all start joining the membership, then we could go live. Cause see, I really want to go live with my personal people. The people names. If I know your name off the top of my head, that means you comment a lot. I know who you is. I fuck with you. Them the people I want to see join up in the membership. You know, if I know your name, if I can say your name right off the top of my fucking head, you know. Now some of y'all got them real names like Cupcake, Miss Honey, Tanya Harris. I know some of y'all. My girl from Pennsylvania, Miss Jackie. I know y'all fuck with me a lot. I see your name. You know, my man just was up here. Freddie, he was just up here. My man Zoo was in town. You know, a lot of people come to Chicago and they pull up on the General. I guess people be wanting to see if you real like you real on TV. I'm gonna pull up and see what's to this nigga, man. I'm gonna pull up and see what's to this nigga. I'm gonna tell that nigga to take me to O Block. I'm gonna see if his ass go. Yeah, we go. Let's go. Pull up. I be telling y'all, goddammit, that ain't no tourist attraction, but it ain't shit to me. It's just a neighborhood to me. I pull up over there every fucking time I get ready to. You know, I flip right through that bitch, and I'm just moving around. Y'all see, I hear a lot of people talking about Dirk got some good news, man. The state case may be getting a little shaky, but that's only because this, y'all. Remember how they did OJ with Mark Fuhrman? They was trying to plant shit on him. They doing the same thing with Dirk. They want to make Dirk guilty so bad that they breaking the law probably. The snitches that is telling, they probably giving them drugs and all kind of shit that they know they aren't supposed to have. And let's go get the case throughout at the end. That's what happened to a lot of the L. Wilkins, how they had got out. They was letting the witnesses have sex. They was giving them drugs. They was doing all kind of shit to get them to speak against the L. Wilkins. And when all that shit came out, all them niggas got out of jail. All of them. Except Jeff. Jeff can't get out, y'all. Jeff can't get out because they label him a terrorist, y'all. They say he committed an act of treason. When you commit an act of treason against your country, you can't get out of jail. Never. You know, Hoover might get a chance to come home, but Jeff, they not gonna do it. You know, they're not gonna do it. You know, I hope though, pray they might. They might, you know. Motherfucker have 3 days to live by the time they let him out. You know what I mean? They'll be like, shit, you can let him out Monday, go die Friday. You know, the doctors will be, they'll tell them, trust me. They know what they be talking about sometime. You know, sometime. You know, and sometime they be right on the money, you know. I know a chick, she said her baby was due on the 28th, and on the 28th, that motherfucker was there. You know, so sometimes they get it right. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. We just out here. Yeah, it don't feel bad out here, man. Got my phone in there on charging, man. Trying to let it charge up. I ain't used this computer in a minute. You know, I mean, well, I use it where I'm recording something else all day, but I'm talking about fathers just recording it straight through. You know, I ain't used it like this in a minute. But I fuck with it like this because you can be outside. Listen, I can film a video with this. A lot of people use camera. I got a camera like that too that you hold like that. But look, I went ghetto. I shot a video. I opened my shit up like that and was filming